Hey everybody, it's Chris Mahan with Lead Teen Podcast. It is September 10th and 5:19 Eastern Time, and I just got home. And like so many people, I just heard about the tragic killing of Charlie Kirk. I don't care if you are a Democrat, a liberal, a Republican, whatever. Charlie was someone who I'd watched for many years, and I admired him for his candor. I admired him for his knowledge of every single thing you can think of. And I loved how, as a young man, he was like 31 years old. I loved how he didn't go to college. He was the American dream. He created a company. He did things his way, and he did it right. And the most important thing to me is he was trying to show people that were maybe a little fixed mindset on some things that this is what's really happening. And at 31 years old, he wasn't some old guy trying to pander to young people. He was one of the young people. He had been doing this for several years. He was married, had children, he employed people, and more importantly, he got people to think. He got people to question and ask. And if they couldn't debate him, if they couldn't come up with things because they weren't smart enough, that was on them. And he pointed out many college students with their arrogance and their degrees and their college debt and everything else that they were not correct on many things that they were told and believed through propaganda. And he stuck to his values. He stuck to his beliefs. I just can't believe that he's gone. Because again, like him or hate him, it doesn't matter. He was needed in the youth movement. He was needed in the movement for this country to wake up and see how we've all been lied to by politicians and companies and just everything. Like he pointed out so many facts. He pointed out so many facts, and the people didn't want to hear it. Again, they just didn't want to change. They were what they were. That's why he said, change my mind or prove me wrong, whatever, however they want to look at it. And he would go to people and give them an open mic. Tell me your side. Tell me why you think this is right. Debate me. Tell me why I'm wrong. And they couldn't do it. Here's a guy that was proud to not have gone to college. And college kids would just, oh, you didn't go to college. The arrogance of so many of today's youth is just staggering. And he would sit there and he would just point out to them they're losing money. They're not being taught real stuff. And he loved this country. He loved this country. And it just it kills me to think that we've just lost another amazing person. In terms of movements to get people to think, I'm going to put Charlie Kirk right up there with Malcolm X. I'm going to put him right up there with Martin Luther King. I'm going to put him with John F. Kennedy. He was a man that made people think. Whether you liked him or not, he made you think. And he pointed things out. Things that but other people were afraid to talk about or admit. He did it with just absolute no problem. People want to always blame guns, and it's very ironic that he, being a gun supporting person, would be murdered by one. But it goes beyond that. We just saw what happened in Charlotte without a gun. It was just a crazy lunatic stabbing this poor girl from Ukraine, leaving her to die, and people walking away. We saw what happened last week in Minnesota, where a crazy 23-year-old dude opened fire on children and had been writing about it, plotting it. This is not a gun issue. This is a years and years and years of propagated hate issue. We are one nation, one. Our future generation right now is so screwed up. And Charlie was someone that could actually help guide them and lead them. They may not see it at 25 or 26 or while they're in their little bubble in college, but as they got older, I guarantee you, when they started paying taxes and they started having to go to work every day and they started having to compete for those positions, they'd be like, "Oh, maybe Charlie was right. Maybe this is not that great. Maybe this $100,000, fine arts degree isn't really helping me in the real world." But now they don't have that voice. They don't have that person in their age group to be that guy to say, "Hey, you can do it differently. You don't have to do it this way. You can be your own person. You can go out and start a company. You can go out and help other people." That's what he was about. I cannot believe some dumbass coward punk killed him. Just like I can't believe the coward asshole in Minnesota took out children and injured over a dozen more because he wasn't happy. Or the guy in Charlotte decided to kill this girl because whatever reason. He should never been out in the street anyway. Our system is broken. And that's something Charlie talked about too. How broken our system is and how young people need to be the ones to fix it. And he was trying to teach them and show them that, hey, you're being lied to. You can do things because of who you are, not because of your skin color or where you come from. He always told people to be the best of who you are. Don't be the victim. Don't be the person that says, I can't because I grew up on this side of the street or because I have this in my DNA. That's all propaganda. And he was living proof of it because he didn't go to school. He didn't grow up rich. He did everything the American dream. He did it. He was an entrepreneur. He was a self thinker, and he was at the top of the game. He was at the mountain peak. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge problem. It starts in the media. It starts in politics. It starts in academia. We have to all start thinking more like Charlie Kirk. Again, I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a liberal. I don't care if you're a Republican. Be an individual who has a voice. Have some morals, have some standards, have some personal values for yourself. That's what Charlie pushed. Don't just fall in line because they tell you to. Don't just do like everybody else. Do for you. And he said that all the time. I am absolutely, I didn't know Charlie, but I watched him and I listened to him. And as someone who is a youth advocate that I am, I loved how he taught people to think. We have lost an amazing person today. We have lost an amazing person today. Say a prayer for his family. Say a prayer for America. Say a prayer for our youth because our youth are being led by so many evil people. And one of them believed it, and he or she, I don't know who did this, took it upon themselves to think they're going to be something great by taking out Charlie Kirk, by murdering someone. Whoever this is, and they catch them, I would love to be the one to flip the switch. I don't normally say stuff like that, but this is absolutely, this is just insane. This is a horrible, horrible day for America. Horrible. It's horrible for our kids, their future. This is going to change a lot of things. This is going to change a lot of things. Charlie was loved by millions and millions of people. So my prayers go to his family, his children, people close to him, his parents, any siblings he may have had. I don't know his history, but I do know that his assassination will go right up there in my eyes with MLK, with Malcolm X, with Lincoln, with any of these young people in their 30s taken out. My name's Chris Mahan. It's been a Lead Team podcast. You guys have try and have an awesome night with your family. Hug them. Tell them you love them. Go watch some Charlie Kirk videos, and you'll see all he wanted to do was help people. All he wanted to do is open their eyes. That was it. All right.